Hi there, my name's Steve from the Technical Support Department, and today we'll be having a quick look at the MyST search screen. So if we go over to the left hand menu here and click on Search, we'll be greeted with the main search window. So from here you have a variety of options that you can utilise when doing your search. So firstly, the site references. If you have multiple site references, these will appear in a box and you can tick the relevant ones that you want to search for. For me, we've only got the one, so that's fine. We'll move down to the date and expand that to the beginning of the month. You can search further back than 1 month if you require. On the date type, we've got authorization date, which is literally as it sounds, or you have the settlement date, which is generally used for reconciling payments. And also you've got an output here, which on screen will show on screen, and CSV file will actually download a file that you can open in most spreadsheet applications. In the filters and the fields, you also have various different options that you can enable or disable to increase what comes up for your results. So for in our example, I'm going to tick card number and order reference. So let's do our search. Okay, so we can see down here that the results have now come up at the bottom of the screen. So we've got, because I've ticked them, we've got the card number here and the order reference here as well. And you've got different types of transactions, e-commerce and Moto, and also some 3D card queries. So if we're going to go into one of these transactions now, so let's pick this one here. Now on this screen you've got the full information about the transaction. Points to note really are the security response matches for your AVS checks, whether the transaction has settled, which in this case our one has. You've also got 3D Secure information here. This shows the enrolled status and also the details of whether the password was correct for that attempt. Now you've got related transactions over here. The one I've picked has no related transactions at the moment, bar the 3D query. So that's just showing that 3D Secure was attempted and followed by the authorization. But we're going to have some related transactions in a moment, because down the bottom we have both reauthorization for making a new payment against the existing card, or a refund for obviously giving the customer their money back. So first of all, let's make a new payment for this customer. So this goes to the next part of the screen, and you can expand the information by clicking this button here. So now you can see which card was used and things of that nature, but also you can, if required, change the expiry date or the order reference or the email in this example, but you can also change the amount. Leave it as it is if required, but for me I'm going to change it. I only want to not refund, I want to repeat £10. So let's do that. So clicking reauth is now showing us that we've successfully repeated that transaction. So if we go into the transaction again and click on related transactions, we now have the new transaction here. And the same is going to be said for refunding. So I'm now going to do a refund against this original transaction. So we click refund down here. Then again, you can expand and change the expiry date, because sometimes you'll be refunding cards that have since expired. So let's change this to 10/20/35, and also I want to only refund partial amount, so I'm going to refund £50, and then click on refund, and just as before you've got the message at the top to show it was successful. So if we click on the transaction and go back to related transactions, once again we've now got our new refund at the bottom of the screen here. And the last thing I'm going to show you today is taking an existing transaction reference. The quick search box at the top is very useful for simply going straight to any given transaction without needing any additional information. You don't need to type your date in, nothing like that. You just paste the transaction reference and search. Thank you very much for watching today. We hope you found this video useful.